a dairy cooler. We've got milk and yogurt and eggs. We've got two evaporators with 4 fans. They're 115 volt, 1/20. We're going to put one controller on these 4 fans, swap out the motors with new EC motors, take the old shaded pole motors out, and we'll do amp clamps on the 3 phases as we did on the last one to calculate the savings for them. Take the amp clamp and I'm going to clamp onto the side here, get an initial reading with the shaded pole motors. We'll then swap the motors out, get another reading at high speed, put the controller on, cycle them low, and get a third reading with the amp clamp. I'm going to take it out this clamp on right now. And the reading I'm getting is 3.6 amps on 2 shaded pole motors. So now I've got the shaded pole motors out and the new EC motors in. The new EC motors are running at high speed, and you can see the amp reading is now 1.2 on 2 fans at 150 volt. 1.1. So I've pre-mounted the controller on the panel. I'm now going to plug it in with the power cord. Yeah, I'm going to look at the lights, make sure the power's on, and I'm going to cycle the fans down to low speed and take another amp reading at that point. So plug this in. There they're now at slow speed. So while they're at slow speed, I'm going to grab my amp clamp again. We'll clamp on, get a new reading. And the reading is now 0.23 at slow speed.
We've got a prescriptive rebate program as well as a custom rebate program. Our prescriptive rebates are a designated motors, lights, things like that, that'll be just immediate pass-through. The custom ones will have to be looked at by the engineering crew, but basically within 2 to 3 weeks we can get a prescriptive rebate out to the client for putting this kind of technology in.
Cool. What did you think of the technology that that you saw working right in front of you?
It was amazing. I haven't seen anything that has taken that type of a load down in years. And for refrigerators to have this technology and knowing how many refrigerators are out there, this could cut our load by several megawatts within 1 year.
Anti-sweat is the heat strip that runs in the door and stops the condensation forming on the outside of the door. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the actual sensor part of it. I'm going to locate the door that's across from the evaporator inside of the fridge. I'm going to take that and I'm actually going to drill a hole through the flange, and I'm going to thread this through so that I can take it to the anti-sweat control. So the way we test the anti-sweat now is we've got the sensor up here. I'm actually just going to take my thumb, it's going to pick up the moisture in my thumb and it's going to push the red light on the controller. So I'm going to put my thumb on and take it off. Put it on and take it off, and you'll see the red light coming on and off on the controller.
Ethylene gas is a natural hormone that is released by fruits and vegetables as they ripen. Inside the commercial walk-in refrigerator vault, which is what it really is because the gas can't escape, ethylene gas, even as small an amount as 1 part per billion, can cause massive damage to the quality of the food, fruits, and vegetables contained in that walk-in refrigerator. Our goal is to constantly research and come up with the most advanced products to reduce that damage and reduce the ethylene gas content in the air within the walk-in refrigerator. FridgeTech's ethylene absorbing filter I'm holding here in my hand is 16 inches wide by about 6 inches high and 1 inch deep. It's filled with zeolite that's been treated with potassium permanganate, a patented process that removes ethylene gas from enclosed spaces like walk-in refrigerators. It was originally adapted by us from the post-harvest industry. As you can see, it's not particularly heavy. It weighs about 2.5 pounds. It'll last for 30 days in a walk-in refrigerator in a restaurant up to 3,000 cubic feet. The second filter in our range of filter products is what we refer to as the straight zeolite filter. These filters are tremendous moisture absorbers and odor absorbers. In many parts of the country, excess moisture builds up on the interior of the refrigeration cabinet. Our filters remove that excess moisture, remove odors, rot, and mildew. Although they don't attack the ethylene problem, the moisture problem alone causes great damage in many, many parts of the United States. Our straight zeolite filters absorb up to 52% of their weight in moisture and are replaced on a monthly basis. They can be installed as an additional filter along with the ethylene absorbing filters we talked about earlier, or on their own in refrigerators and freezers where humidity is a problem in many parts of the country. Totally biodegradable, a green product, a natural product.
T-Cube, a green solution for the food and beverage industry. Invented by British engineers and scientists and patented globally, the T-Cube has been widely tested in numerous refrigeration units worldwide. It has proven to lower energy consumption by as much as 30%. It's a simple device that fits right over the thermostat probe on a commercial refrigerator or freezer. Inside T-Cube is a material that has been proven to mimic the properties of food and beverage. Now, rather than responding to rapidly fluctuating air temperature, T-Cube allows the unit to respond to food temperature instead. Of course it does. Refrigeration units work on a series of cycles, with the thermostat probe using air temperature to trigger the on-off cycles of the compressor. With T-Cube installed, the number of compressor cycles is dramatically reduced. Why? Because now the probe is reading the simulated food product inside T-Cube, which responds to temperature changes far more gradual than air. Well, if the compressor is cycling on and off less often, it will last longer. Just ask anyone in the refrigeration business. Look at this recent case study from a walk-in refrigerator at a Chick-fil-A. Without T-Cube, the compressor cycled 41 times in a 12-hour period. With T-Cube, it cycled 14 times in a 12-hour period. That's a 66% reduction in compressor cycles after the installation of T-Cube. Great question. Since the compressor is cycling less with longer run times, a phenomenon known as thermal inertia is created in the food. This is a scientific term for the thermal energy that builds up in food during the cooling cycle. Simply put, your food stays colder longer and at a more consistent temperature. You see, T-Cube was first invented as a food safety product and has been approved by the NSF, the premier testing agency for certifying equipment associated with food handling. The benefit of the longer run cycles of your compressor is the increased efficiency of the refrigeration unit. In some cases, this will mean that you'll need to actually raise the set point to maintain the pre-T-Cube temperature in the box, again, increasing the efficiency. And since the compressor is cycling up to 80% less, the large energy draw necessary to start the compressor each cycle is also greatly reduced. After T-Cube, most compressors use between 10 to 30% less energy, and this has been proven in multiple case studies. Altogether, this means you will save money. Absolutely. Remember, commercial refrigeration accounts for 20% of all energy used on the planet. T-Cube, an affordable option to lower refrigeration's impact on a company's bottom line, and most of all, the environment. T-Cube, a common sense solution.